And a belief, there's just an absolute belief that life has to be just more than this. It has to be just more than operations management and people management and everything that I'm doing. It has to add up to something, and it has to add up to something greater.
Making the right career choices are hard. With so much riding on the line. We're proud to announce Rudley, an online professional support platform. So if you're a student trying to decide the right career path to choose, or a working professional who's just not enjoying themselves and wants better, Rudley has you covered. With our cutting-edge assessments and AI-based recommendations, combined with one-on-one mentorship sessions from industry experts, we help you make an informed decision and reach your ideal career path.
So how did you go about it from there? How did you kind of take the next step?
So I think what became important for me was to figure out what the unsettlement within me was about. Was it unhappiness at a general level, or was I looking for something? And I think that became my first step to figuring out why the restlessness. And what I started with is that I'm not unhappy. I'm not unhappy with my environment. I am not unhappy with people. I'm not unhappy with the organization. I'm not asking for more salaries. I'm not asking for more duties. I'm not just asking for a seat on the table. And when I had that clarity is when I was able to ask myself, what am I searching for? And that led me to saying that I want more out of life. What exactly do I want? And this was now almost about 7 years ago, 8 years ago, 9 years ago, right? I had various answers that came to me. One part of me said that I need more exposure. Does that mean leaving the company? I wasn't sure. One part of me said that travel, I probably need to travel. I was like, okay, I think that can be achieved. I can take holidays and I can travel more. But none of that really felt right. And the next thing that I did was I said that I think I need to expand my canvas. That is the single most piece that stuck with me, with various pieces that I was juggling with. And I had to pick up a piece. I had to put the first step forward. I'm not saying I was sure. But I was like, at least it is a meaningful way to give expression to what I'm looking for. Yeah. And when you're searching, you sooner or later land on something that resonates with you, that means something, that calls you. And that's how I took the first step.
That's amazing.
I was clear that I'm an unhappy person. I was clear that I wasn't looking for a role expansion. I was clear that I was searching. So searching for something.
Is that what is termed as purpose? What could be termed as purpose?
I don't think it was still purpose. I think traditionally people would call it a midlife crisis. Some of it is purpose. It was midlife crisis of many sorts. And a belief, there's just an absolute belief that life has to be just more than this. It has to be just more than operations management and people management and everything that I'm doing. It has to add up to something, and it has to add up to something greater. So yes, possibly part of it was purpose, but most of it was midlife crisis. Lack of
30th cut out me with midlife crisis. I'm hoping not. Otherwise, I would have gone through midlife crisis by now a couple of times. Maybe that leads an outcome of midlife crisis.
Yeah, from midlife crisis several times in a lifetime. You just have to know that, it's hit you. And it's the lack of identity that propels you to take action. Yeah.
If you enjoyed this and want to keep getting career tips and advice from Rudley mentors, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be updated whenever we put out new content. What's more, you can opt to take up a one-on-one Rudley mentorship session with any mentor of your choosing. So, if career advice is what you're looking for, Rudley.com is where you need to go.